Roanoke is a small city in southwest Virginia, population 100,000. Because it is located in the Blue Ridge Mountains, people often think of it as having very mild summers compared to other southern cities. But the truth is that it is already changing. Climate change is resulting in more frequent heat waves, and in the next 50 years, summers here will look more like those of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, than Roanoke's own historical past. Hi, my name is Theo Lim. I'm an assistant professor of urban planning at Virginia Tech and also the lead PI on our Civic Innovation Challenge project, which is called Hope for Heat Resilience. Planning for higher temperatures is something that more and more cities are doing, and urban planners have some of the tools to be able to do that. We can preserve green space, we can plan to increase tree canopy cover and shade. We can plan for building splash pads and pools. We can help recommend locations for emergency cooling shelters where people who don't have access to air conditioning can go to keep safe. However, how do you do this when urban planning itself is viewed with distrust and suspicion by the communities who are most impacted by the risks of global climate change?
Tell me what's going on. Our land and water is being destroyed.
Our project is a project that is funded by the National Science Foundation Civic Innovation Challenge. It is the hope of NSF that we will be able to flip the traditional research and development model or concept, and by doing so, be able to implement a community-led research with questions that are defined by the community, not by others.
We needed more green space. Can you repeat it? More green space. And we all rise together in victory. Yeah, we all rise together in victory.
So through continued engagement with the community, what we have here is the model that we're trying to implement, which is not only planning from the bottom up from a grassroots perspective, but planning that starts with youth engagement. So we're really trying to break down these assumed hierarchies and roles between researcher and community member, planner or expert and resident, and even adults and children. We start by broadening our approach to including activities that are arts activities and spirituality programs where kids are doing using arts to define what resilience means to them or what their relationship is to urban nature.
One thing I've learned in this project is that resiliency takes roots. A big part of my work with the community and the arts has been to excavate those roots and find love of place and amplify it in the arts.
We've got youth doing place-based environmental science programs. All of these create artifacts that are then used by 8 high school students that we have recruited that are being trained in the technical skills of urban planning. And they are collecting data, they're facilitating meetings, they're making meaning out of all these artifacts to create plans to increase the resilience of their own community.
I think it's a good opportunity for students to see that they can actually make an impact in their community. Everybody knows the big people who are doing things on like a national or global scale, but there's lots of little stories about people making huge differences in their community, and the kids need to see that and know that they're capable of doing the same thing.
Well, for me, this project was exceptionally important because it came in a time that we were in a real heat wave, and the people were in desperate need of a way to get out of the heat.
And I think this has helped us find joy and what we love about our community, and it makes it easier to dream of what we need to flourish as we go forward.
Four winds is blowing. Four winds is blowing. Four winds